Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros, Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching
Silliman.
Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Dagang salamat for once again joining us. And as you join us tonight via Channel 6 Phil Products YouTube channel of #Silliman, of course, via Facebook, we wish that you are in your excellent state of health. Right, Ron? Because health is wealth.
Yes, of course.
And of
Josh.
course, this is the month of November and we are ushering now the season of Christmas. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm sure you have already your...
Fiesta muna.
Ay, fiesta, yes.
Store,
Fiesta,
yeah.
Dumaguete City Fiesta, then Christmas, no? But of course, when we talk about Christmas, that's the end of the year. And of course, a lot of parents are thinking about what would be the next step when their senior high school students will graduate and eventually go to college. And tonight, Ron, we'll be talking about scholarship opportunities and
Yes.
stories of scholars. Ikaw ba, Ron, when you were in college, were you also hunting for scholarships?
Of course, Josh, kasi it's a way of helping my parents also.
But
right?
you are, you don't need a scholarship.
How I wish, Joshua.
But of course, you don't need a scholarship, you need a scholarship. Please join this conversation because I'm sure this is going to be informative and enriching for us. So, Ron, why don't you introduce our guests for tonight?
Yeah, thank you for that, Josh. We are graced by the presence of the Scholarship Coordinator of DOST Negros Oriental. Please help me welcome Miss Angelane Sarona. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to Silliman
Hello,
University.
good evening. Thank you so much.
Yes, good evening and welcome to #Silliman.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with Miss Angelane, we have here our DOST scholars. To start with, we have a MedTech second-year student, Miss Angelane Virtudazo. Hello, Angela, and welcome to #Silliman.
Good evening, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Ay, hindi ako nag-green ni Angela. Oo.
Ulit.
Student pa naman ngayon sa one of the medtech course. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to #Silliman, Angela, and congratulations for being a scholar.
Thank you so much, sir.
And the last but not the least is a BSIT first-year student, Trixter Gunot. Hello, Vin.
Hello, good
and
afternoon.
welcome to #Silliman.
Thank you. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
May gusto ko
At
bang
least.
i-shout out, Vin?
Shout out to all the aspiring scholars out there. This episode is for you.
Ay, gusto ko yun. Yeah, definitely this episode is for you. Now, without further ado and, beating around the bush, let's unpack right away the details about the scholarship provided by the Department of Science and Technology. And we're very thankful to DOST Negor for sharing your time with us here on the show, ma'am. So our first question would be about the different qualifications, requirements, eligibilities. Please share about who can apply the DOST scholarship.
Okay, so first of all, this scholarship is open to all grade 12 students, specifically for STEM. But for non-STEM students, they can apply if ever they belong to the top or upper 5% of their ranking in grade 11. Or for those who graduated already grade 12 before, but still under STEM, or a non-STEM student, but still member of top 5%. And also for those students who already graduated 4th year, yung hindi nakapasok sa K-12, pwede din silang mag-apply sa scholarship as long as they haven't enrolled for first year or any colleges in the city or outside the province. Yes, and also this is undergraduate scholarship, so specifically for first year to 4th year college students. And yeah, the qualifications must be naturally born Filipino and must have good moral character. Yes.
What is this scholarship called, if I may ask?
Yeah,
Ma'am
are there also
Angela?
types
Yes.
or different scholars that you provide?
Yes, for colleges, we have undergraduate scholarship and junior level science scholarship. So for undergraduate scholarship, grade 12 students can apply and they can enjoy the grant from first year to fourth year or fifth year if ever 5 years yung course nila. And for JLSS, they can apply during second year and they can enjoy the grant from third year to fourth year or fifth year if ever 5 years pa rin yung course nila.
So going back to my question, are there different types when it comes to the full college scholarships?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like for instance, what type of scholarship do you have?
Yes, so,
Vin?
sir, I have the DOST undergraduate scholarship, specifically a merit scholarship.
Merit scholarship. And Angela?
I actually have the same scholarship as Trixter does have, sir. I'm also a merit scholar.
So aside from
Yes.
the merit, and please explain to us what's a merit scholarship, may iba pa bang types ng DOST scholarship?
Yes, the first Republic Act actually for the DOST scholarship is RA 267 and our merit scholarship. It is granted for students who will pursue careers related to science and technology. Yes, and the other one is RA 7687, granted to those talented and deserving students whose socioeconomic status does not really up to the specific cutoff for a specific scholarship. So for example, I'll just give an example.
Sure, go ahead.
If ever above 400,000 ang annual salary ng both parents nila, above since mabibelong sila sa merit scholarship. If ever below naman, RA 7687. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'd like to ask Vin and Angela here, what motivated you to apply for a scholarship at the OST? Let's start with Vin.
Okay, so for me, it would be financial because college is, as we all know, expensive, whether
Yeah.
you will choose to study in a state university or
Correct.
in a private institution. So it would be financial, but also when I was still in high school, I have seen several scholars, the OST scholars specifically, who were outstanding, not only academically, but also great leaders. So I was inspired by them, and so I applied for the scholarship.
All right. Thank you for that, Vin.
So
Angela.
my reason, it's actually somewhat the same with Trixter. It's also because of financial reasons, because we all know that college is expensive, and I really wanted to be able to help, like at least a small amount
Yeah.
when it comes to my tuition, because I know that my parents are working hard. So I also want to show them that I'm also working hard for my future as well. And aside from that, I knew that in DOST, you get to network with a lot of other promising and very talented people. So that's why I applied.
Wow, that's actually, I don't know, very altruistic reasons,
Yes.
especially for, helping your family, your parents, and of course, that extra of being a scholar, the network
sir.
that you gain and other leadership opportunities. Ikaw, Baron, when you were in college, how much yung allowance mo? I'm sure 1,000 a day.
How I wish, Josh.
So how much?
Saan ba galing yung mga ano?
How much was your, because you're talking about
I think 50 or
50
100 a day.
pesos?
Yes, malaki na yun nung araw.
Well,
Parang
50
yes,
pesos, really?
that's true.
Okay.
Oo.
Sige, we will ask also later our scholars how much is their allowance.
Because
but
I think you can barely survive with an allowance of 50 nowadays with the
Yeah.
inflation rate that we have now.
right.
My
So speaking
gosh.
of these allowances, Miss Angel, what are the benefits of being a DOST scholar?
Actually, we have a lot of benefits, especially the financial advantages and privileges. First, 40,000 per academic year tuition fee and other
Wow.
school fees.
Wait, 40,000.
Per
That's
academic
per
year.
semester?
Yeah.
Or
20,000
the whole year?
per semester.
Okay, so 20,000 per semester, 40,000. Okay, go ahead.
Academic year. Yes, only applicable to those students who will study in private institutions, just like Silliman University. And also, monthly living allowance, 8,000 pesos. And then,
8,000 na ngayon? In
Yes,
our batch,
sir.
6,000 pa yan. Oo.
yes, last year actually 7,000. Ngayong year lang yun ang nato
So
ang
maybe next
8,000.
year, 9.
Because I think the scholarship has to cope with the inflation.
Yeah, the cost of living.
Oh, yeah, mahal
in
ng
the
siomai
current
ngayon.
time.
Siomai talaga. Siomai talaga yung worry. But yeah, so 20,000 per sem, 40 per academic year, then 8,000 a month.
Per month,
Yes.
yes.
So parang that's also 40,000 in a sem, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then also we have book allowances, 10,000 pesos, so 5,000 per sem. Even though they'll buy books
Yeah.
or they'll just download from online, it's
Yeah.
up to them. And we also have uniform allowance, 1,000 pesos, and then group health and insurance, and also graduation allowance, plus the most interesting and exciting part of college, the thesis. Thesis allowance, we have 10,000 pesos for
Oh
that.
my gosh, grabe, no?
That was traumatic experience.
Ang
The
thesis.
thesis.
Why did you do this study? Kasi sinabihan kami.
Kasi I need to graduate.
Yes. But yeah, these are very good, benefits of being a scholar.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be really helpful for your families, right? Now, I'd like to go back to Vin and of course to Angela about the challenges as a scholar, because I understand it's not only, I'm sure do you feel the pressure also of keeping up with the grade?
Yes.
What's the grade requirement by Phil Bailey, a DOST scholar?
2.5.
2.5. Ayan, nagpaparinig si Angela sa akin. Sabi niya, 2.5.
Sir, please. Bigay nyo na.
Yeah,
Yes.
so do you feel any sort of pressure, or even when people know that you are a DOST scholar, like, because, some people might experience that, Ron, let's ask this kasi DOST scholar to.
They must know almost everything,
Yeah.
something like that.
So far, what are the challenges or let's say significant experiences that you've encountered?
Okay, so for me, the biggest challenge would be the academic pressure that I face every day, because it's difficult to maintain a grade, especially in my course, because it's very academically rigorous, medical technology. And then there are times when I feel like my performance is subpar, so I would question, like, why did I do that? I should have done this one. And then I would worry later on about how is it going to affect my scholarship and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that is the pressure that you impose yourself,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So how do you cope with these pressures? Before we ask Vin the same question, how do you cope with these challenges?
First of all, I pray.
I pray. Akala ko first of all, i-chat si Bebe, magbebe tayo. May ganun
Which
ba?
is, by the way, it's in time with our UCLAM celebration.
I know.
And our theme is faith overcoming fear.
Yes. Facing life's giants.
Yes.
So yeah, I pray because there's nothing greater than asking for God's guidance, especially when you're
Amen.
in times na nag-doubt na ka sa imong self. So that's really the biggest way for me to cope. And another is communicating my problems with my parents, my peers, because when you let out your problems and when you share it to other people, especially fellow DOST scholars who face the same challenges, face the same pressures, okay, you will know that you're not alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
How about you, Vin? What's your biggest challenge?
For me, it would be the same with Angela, sir. But also adding to the academic pressure is also the social pressure that we impose on ourselves, because as DOST scholars, the Filipino taxpayers and the Filipino people are funding our scholarship.
Kaya palang malaking tax deduction ko.
Napupunta pala
Si
sa
Vin
kanila.
pala. Oo, binili ng jacket. Go ahead. So, so you guys have this mentality already. Wow.
Yes, sir. So we have to really do our best in terms of academics and also what we do to the society, because, going back to the fact that our scholarship is funded by the Filipino taxpayers, and that is to prove that their tax money is not being wasted on us.
Now, guys, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, I'd like to ask you about, maybe you can give some tips to those who want to be DOST scholars, at the same time, your message to aspiring DOST scholars, right? Friends, all of that and more when #Silliman returns. Please stay with us.
Silliman University, a place where every corner tells a story of dedication, growth, and excellence. But beyond our classrooms, our school has fostered a revolution against waste. Our story is a passionate call for environmental responsibility, directly tackling waste challenges often faced by big institutions. And this all began with a move in the right direction, the bold step to reinforce policies and firmly ban plastics in campus. This is the Silliman University Waste Management Success Story.
Here at Silliman University, we take a role as stewards of God's creation seriously. Thus, it was imperative for us to develop environment principles, policies, and guidelines.
Silliman University has published, after approval of the Board of Trustees, its guidelines, principles, and policies on environmental sustainability. And zero-waste plastic, or a plastic ban, is part of that.
Taking care of the environment is not an easy task. It requires passion, commitment, resilience, and initiative. Change does not happen overnight, so we can only do so much. At Silliman University, students are expected to go beyond what's expected. And so, for every event that they organize, they are required to submit protocols and zero-waste management plan before their events are given approval.
At Silliman University, our education transcends textbooks.
At Silliman, this isn't just a bag, it's a stance against disposable culture.
We're taught to be stewards of the earth. Every reusable bottle, every cloth bag, and every sustainable choice we make stems from a profound lesson that our actions, however small, shape our future.
So Silliman University as an educational institution is in a very unique position to be able to teach the students from early childhood all the way up to college these environmental principles to help them rethink their lifestyles and their consumption patterns to choose products that are kinder to the environment.
Silliman University operates a materials recovery facility wherein the Buildings and Grounds Department segregates the waste materials into 3 categories: recyclables, biodegradables, and residuals. The recyclable materials are processed and retained in the facility. Meanwhile, the residuals are collected by the Environmental and Natural Resources Office of Dumaguete and are deposited to the Bayawan City landfill.
Silliman University is living proof that our commitment is not only to education, but also to protecting our planet and to our community. These principles, policies, and guidelines that our university has outlined, they are not only a set of rules and policies, they are a promise to our youth and to our planet. A promise that we should take care of our natural resources, our flora and our fauna here in our university as well. With this, we are encouraging the youth to take action and inflict positive change with regards to the different environmental pressing issues in our society today.
Our school is not only committing to a greener tomorrow, but also building a culture where environment is a priority. Through simple and collective actions, we strive for a greener, cleaner future for all, and most importantly, a hopeful today.
These are Silliman's ways of not only protecting our world, but also making it a better place. Here's to a responsible environmental behavior.
Hey there! Welcome back, and you are still watching #Silliman, and we're still joined by our Scholar ng Bayan, diba? Scholar ng Bayan, scholar para sa bayan, no? Diba? Yung tagline nila yan. And of course, before we proceed, Ron, sabi ni Trixter kanina, na-feel siya ng pressure na ba't patunayan that they are really, worthy of the tax.
So you mean we are the walking pressures right now?
Yes. And we will have rapid questions, rapid fire of questions
Sige.
to check whether meron ba silang mga agham kaalaman. Diba? Alright, so guys, are you ready? Okay, so we will just dedicate 1 minute for and can we request Ma'am Ange here to be our timer, to just keep in track, baka 1 hour yung question and answer natin.
Binigyan pa ng si Ma'am Ange.
Of course, because motto yan ng DOST. Time is gold. Are we ready? Okay, for 1 minute, we will ask as many questions as possible.
All right.
Ron, you may start now.
Okay, question number 1. Which of the following scientists studies animals? A. Botanist, B. Zoologist, C. Geologist.
Anyone can answer.
B. Zoologist.
Wow! Okay.
Grabe, no? Okay. But warm up pa lang naman yun.
Yeah,
Okay,
sige.
next question.
All right.
All right. Who is credited with the discovery of penicillin? A. Dr. Charles Drew. B. Sir Joshua Soldivillo. C. Sir Alexander Fleming.
I will say C.
C.
Alexander Fleming.
Ang galing talaga, Ron.
very good.
Okay,
Oh my
yung mahirap na
gosh.
questions, Ron.
Let's see.
Mahirap talaga.
Which of these machines did Johannes Gutenberg invent? A. Ballpoint pen. B. Printing press. C. Cotton gin.
B. The printing
Yes, that's right.
Wow, alam nilang sagot. Okay. Ito, next. What did Edward Binet and Harold Smith invent in 1903? A. A. Post-it notes. B. Scotch tape. C. Crayola crayons.
I'm gonna say C for Christ.
C for Christ. It's correct. It's Crayola crayons.
You know, when in doubt, the answer is C.
Because it is Christ. Tama naman, Crayola crayons. So, Edward Binet. So, 1903 pala, after Silliman, nag-invent ng crayon.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we're down to our last 2 questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Albert Einstein was a scientist famous for his work on physics. Where was he born? A. Dumaguete City. B. United States. C. Germany.
C. Germany.
All right.
Okay, this is your last question. And no options, kasi last question na. Okay. What animals did Diane Fossey spend her life protecting? Dapat alam nyo yun. Si Diane Fossey. What animals? Guess. Just guess. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Deer?
Deer. Okay. I'm sorry, deer. But the correct answer are mountain gorillas. Yes, mountain. Mountain. Yes, but thank you. So good.
Yeah,
Clap pa
they deserve
din.
a round of
Yes.
applause for that.
Oo. Baka pag sabi nilang na-perfect nila.
Yeah. The more pressure that you experience. So it's much better to give the audience the idea that sometimes we also fail. No?
Yes.
Tao din po kami.
Correct.
nagkakamali.
Now, very interesting because you guys are from different courses. Like
Yes,
you
sir.
are from the College of Computer Studies, particularly taking BSIT. You are from ICLS, taking MedTech. Ma'am Ange, what are the accredited courses by DOST here in Silliman University?
Actually, we have a lot, but I can only mention first would be medical technology. We have a lot of scholars from MedTech actually, and then ComSci, computer science, information systems, information technology. We have BS biology. We have BS. We have no BS.
Chemistry?
Yeah, we have BS
Yes, BS chemistry.
BS
And
physics.
then, yes, BS physics, yes.
Ayan.
And the rest would be, you can check this out on our Facebook page, yes.
All right. So that's for Silliman University, no?
Yes.
And like for example, with the case of medical technology, is it something that is unique to Silliman region-wide?
Yes, sir. Actually, from Bohol, we have scholars from Bohol, from Siquijor, and even from Cebu who wants to study here in Silliman. They want to take actually medical technology.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, so come and join Silliman University, guys, no? And be part of the MedTech family. Now, before we took a short break, we asked them, Ron, about their message or tips, no, for aspiring scholars. Very quickly, Vin, what would be your message and some tips when they want to be part of the DOST Scholars family?
For me, is to just give it your all. If you give it your all, whatever the result may be, you will still be proud of yourself because you know that you gave it your all, and whatever the result may be, you will not have regrets na maybe I didn't give enough. So that's it for me.
Tama naman.
So my advice would be more practical. It would be to not get tired of the application process just because it's so long. Because for me as a scholar, I was applying before, it was very tiring, it was very tedious because there was a lot of paperwork. So I was glad that I didn't, get tired of the paperwork, and I actually got to have the scholarship right now and experience the benefits. So laban lang, future is ko and iskas.
Ay, ganun ko, laban lang.
Thank you very much for that. Although I really want to ask you about how did you apply and please walk us through the process, but I think it's Miss Angelane's the person to answer that question. But I think you also have a site for that, ma'am, no?
Yes.
Yes, and we can just mention it in a while. Now, I'd like to ask Trixter and Angela, what are your long-term goals and how has a scholarship helped you prepare for them?
Well, for me, to be honest, I don't really set like specific long-term goals because I believe that when I don't set specific long-term goals, I won't get disappointed whenever I don't achieve those goals. But for me is to just improve myself, improve the quality of life of my family, and improve the quality of life of the Filipino people. And so by being a scholar, I get to achieve that by first finishing my studies and applying whatever I have learned to achieve that long-term goal.
Simple steps, kumbaga. Yeah, Angela.
That's also true.
So for me, I'm actually planning to pursue medicine, and
Wow.
DOST has helped me. It provided a stepping stone because thanks to DOST, I got to, take a pre-med course, medtech, and then how I'm going to apply that in the long run.
Yeah.
So once I, hopefully finish medicine, finish my course, finish medicine, I am really planning to work here in the Philippines because I want to be able to extend the knowledge that I have gained throughout my years of education that is funded by the Filipino people, and I want to be able to help them because, it's difficult when the country is paying for your education and then you're going to just leave right after. You have to help your people first.
Wow, very selfless, no, coming from Angela.
Yeah, they are really this embodiment of the tagline of DOST, like science of the people and science for the people.
Yes.
That's very inspiring, and we wish and we will root for you, Angela. We will pray for that, and we will manifest it as early as now that will definitely come true.
No, and from 10 years from now, you may watch or rewatch this episode.
Yes.
No? Pressure pa rin.
Watch this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. So these stories and narratives, Miss Angel, are just so powerful. And on a personal level, how do you feel about hearing these stories? And I'm sure you have already graduates, successful scholars out there, and I'm sure they have also been telling stories of success. So how does DOST feel about this impact, this transformative impact?
Yes, aside that, DOST is very thankful for all the thank yous and everything that we receive from the scholars. It's actually from the Filipinos, yes, the taxes that we get from the Filipinos. And also, I personally am a scholar before. I'm a JLSS scholar. I enjoy scholarship for 2 years. And I know how thankful I am also to DOST. And as someone who became the DOST's scholarship coordinator, I see myself na, iba pala talaga kapag sa akin na yung mga information galing, kapag ako na mismo yung nagbibigay ng opportunities sa mga aspiring scholars. So yes, aside from pressure, na gusto ko talagang maraming maging qualifiers for this batch. And I am also thankful for DOST and for all the Filipinos, really. It's really great help, especially for the parents na gusto talagang mag-college yung mga anak nila.
All right. So that's something that is very powerful, Ron. how the gift of education through a scholarship transforms one's life. No? And thank you so much for sharing your stories today. And we are running out of time as much as we would love to extend this conversation. So I think it's time for you guys to promote your social media, especially for our DOST scholars here in SU, and of course for DOST, because last year maraming scams online, that they have to click the links and they're asked to pay, So we are thankful that we have a DOST officer here that could give credible sources. So let's start first with our DOST scholars at SU.
So we would actually like to plug our Facebook and Instagram account. It's at DOST/SU. So in our account, you will see all the announcements, all the recent projects that we have done, all of our outreach projects, and just keep updated lang sa mga posts namo because it can really help a lot in information dissemination.
Also, to add to that, we also have DOST sa Negros page. So that's DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental. Then I would also like to promote Project Reach, which is a nationwide initiative of the different Scholars Association, which aims to help the applicants in their application and, of course, in their exams.
All right. Daghang salamat, Vin and Angela. Ma'am Angel, please direct our televiewers, especially our parents and soon-to-be senior high school graduates, to the right links.
Yes, for aspiring DOST scholars, please visit ugrad.scholarships.ph. You can see all the information there, from who can apply to the important dates to remember, since the deadline is on November 22 and the qualifying examination will be on April 5 to 6, 2025. And also all the important details that you have to remember during the application, the step-by-step process, and where to register, and all, especially the requirements where you will download. It is all given to the site. You may also visit sei.dost.gov.ph and also our Facebook page in the office, DOST Negros Oriental PSTO.
All right. Just in case some scholars would like to visit your office, where are you located now?
Yes, we are located beside Barangay Daro, and yes, you can visit us there anytime na mas convenient sa inyo.
Okay. Anytime daw, ha?
Exactly.
Of course, during office hours.
Yes.
And on that note, daghan kayong salamat and all the best. All the best. Congratulations, and you're already winning in life. Continue winning in life, right? And of course, winners kayo lahat sa amin, our televiewers via Channel 6 Phil Products, our Facebook page followers, and YouTube channel subscribers. Daghan kayong salamat for joining us tonight, and to God be the glory. Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And don't forget to support our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite episodes. And of course, support our YouTube channel. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to click that notification bell para updated ka with our recent posts. See you there.
And of course, watch us at Phil Products Channel 6 every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn Vailoces-No
and Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week, only here on
#Silliman!